Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Had to get my coffee. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam Wolf, and this is Evil West. It is a game by Flying Wild Hog. They are synonymous with games such as Shadow Warrior, Hard Reset, which we played quite a few years ago. They're not terrible. I think their track record is actually pretty good. You know, the Shadow Warrior franchise actually is doing quite well. Probably their biggest. It's their biggest for sure. But they also did Trek to Yomi, which is apparently quite good. I have it, and one of these days I'll play it, but it's definitely a game that a lot of people have some praises for. So they're not a terrible developer. I like them. I like what they've done. So, hey, Snow, Huffman, how you doing? Weirdly enough, there's no music here. I thought there'd be music, but I guess not. I tried to see if they had like an official soundtrack on Spotify or something. They do not. So it's just people with their own thoughts about what the playlist would be. So it's, yeah, not exactly my thoughts, but whatever, doesn't matter. This will be our first ever playthrough, and I cannot wait. So let's get into it. Okay, so they used Unreal Engine for this, Unreal Engine 4, more than likely, of course. And yes, apologies for that noise earlier. That was me going to YouTube to find out if they had an official soundtrack, and since every time I clear the cookies and my history and just clear all the nonsense temporary data to clean up, you know, storage and space and all this other stuff, it always seems to have this autofill of a video I looked up a long time ago about how to do like flashing lights in Premiere or After Effects or something like that. So I don't know why it does that, but either way, it doesn't matter. We have aim, snap, strength. Aim support is assisted. Lets the player control entire aiming without any automation. Perfect timing train. Thank you so much. So much, you piece of garbage. We've got arachnophobia. You could turn spiders off? I know. Well, the game's not started yet, Huffman. We're just going through options, man. Alright. I have to restart the game? Excuse me? Well, we're going to keep it on display mode then, because I want every bit of resolution for this. But good on them for having two options. So if you want that 60 FPS experience, you got it. Combat camera tracking. I think I heard that was actually like a bit not good, but you know, whatever. A bit rough around the edges. Seems like there's like a permanent chromatic aberration around him. I don't know why. So I would argue that the settings is the real game. There's multiplayer in this game. I didn't know that. Oh, it's a co-op. You must finish the tutorial mission. Okay, well, we're not going to do that anyway. I didn't realize it was co-op, though. That's pretty cool. So, without further ado, of course, we're going to go on to normal difficulty. I like the fact, you know, this is probably, you know, hot topic or whatever. But I like the fact that a lot of companies are now adding a story difficulty where it's like people who just want the story can have it without the annoyance of difficulty. I like that. I like that they have that option for people who really do want to just play the game and experience the story. Now, the story I heard is actually all right. It's nothing to write home about, but apparently it's not terrible either. So, true death. Upon death, your entire progress is deleted. Whoa, that's tough. That's for the hardcore. All right, Flying Wild Hog, let's see what you got.
Since the time of the Founding Fathers, dark forces have been preying on America. As the fight against these vampires continued, a secret organization has trained people with remarkable skills. The agent's duty is to protect ordinary people from the forces of evil.
While we're on the dynamite, Chester will be none too chatty with his guts sprayed all over a train carriage.
I know how to shape an explosion, Edgar.
It's coming. Wait for it. Now!
Harrow's not gonna be happy about the bridge.
Harrow can suck my dick. He's the Secretary of War, not the Secretary of Bridges. Let's go have a look-see. I go high.
I already like the dialogue. Harrow can suck my dick. That's good. Just right to the point. I like it. I'm gonna turn the music down about half, I suppose. Should be fine. Don't want their dialogue to be overshadowed. That motion blur is fairly strong, but input lag is non-existent, dude. This is what I'm talking about. When you go 30 FPS and you nail that input latency, psh, what's 60 FPS? I don't know what it is. I gotta turn the game volume down. There we go. Secretary British on finally. Well, you should. You should. All right. I already like the dialogue.
Not that bad.
Facial animation was actually very good. Focus Home Entertainment also is not really had a. The record's not stellar, especially as of late, but they got some bangers on their hands, you know, and some ones that people are like, they're like, you really should play it. Like, Greedfall was one of those where there was a lot of negativity surrounding it, but when you actually play it, it's actually apparently very good. And that's another game I have on my list. Not sure if I'll stream it, but, you know, it's there.
Let's give it a try.
Walk into and press X once it changes into that. Little Indiana Jones whip action. All right. Ooh, look at this. Always look behind you. Remember that, kids. Especially when you're running from a killer. Actually, no, you don't want to look behind. Not with that. You just keep running forward and don't look back. Oh, yeah. You smell it. Oops. Uh-oh. That's no vampire that I'm aware of.
Amateurs.
To punch away. The melee attacks can be chained into a combo. R1, huh? So we're looking at Dark Souls type controls. Can I change that? That's the gauntlet. Fire weapon aim. Okay. Shotgun is square? Ew. I don't know about that. Directional buttons layout. Ew, that would be terrible. Why would you swap that? It's just default or swap. That's all it is. All right. Well, I guess that's better than nothing, but not what I'm looking for. Oh well. We'll get used to it. Evade enemy attacks. Tap X to dodge and double tap to roll away. Gotcha. Hello. Spring. Hoi. Well, it seems like the combat camera is pretty good. It's not too bad. Let's go back over this way. We got a little chest over here. Got it. Oh, come on, dude. All right. Well, you think they got some inspiration? No doubt that chest would be made of hardened leather and wood. There's no way he's punching it and then tearing it apart like that. Well, I guess we'll go down. Oh, there we go. Sorry, partner.
Born 1857, 1864, 1881. Arranged in order of vintage like fine wines.
Ah, the vampires, right. I want to make sure their blood is nice and fresh. Oof, that's a bad way to go.
Boy, you better make all this worth our time, Chester.
Secret chest to be found outside. Yada yada yada. We already know the drill. We already found a chest. We found a little bit of cash. Up and over. Press R1 while dodging forward to close the gap. Oh. Nice. Oh, first hit. There we go. Medication dispenser built within the gauntlet can be used to heal with a short recharge time recharging downtime after each use. Okay, so we've got infinite health, but
That felt good.
it does have a recharge time, which is fine with me. That works for me. Can be uppercut with a powerful gauntlet punch. Hold R1 for an uppercut. Keep hitting the enemy with R1 to keep it airborne. Oh! I think I held R1 a little too long because he jumped up with him, but I could be wrong. Well, then how did I do it before? I swear to God, I didn't intend for him to jump up, but he did. What is this? What's this thing? And I'd like to know how to do it again. Nope. Huh. Did I accidentally hit? Nope, I didn't. I don't know. Weird. Anyway. You know, back in the day...
Time for this thing to collapse.
Yes, it would be. So we're just going to stand here for a second while I take a sip of coffee. Back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember, I played Call of War as Gunslinger. This game reminds me a lot of that. Now, obviously, not in the first person, you know, but just in the setting. No vampires or zombies in that one, but I love the West. Like, Wild West is... Oh, there we go. So it's hold forward. That's how I did it. So overcoming enemy follow up with a cannonball punch. Cannonballed enemies can be killed by environmental hazards. Dude, see? I was like, how did I do that? I figured something out. Obviously, I'm going to keep doing that. I love the combination of things. And it's kind of like targeting. Bye-bye. Oh, he's not going to go over? Why don't you go over? Oh, a couple... You got some punching gloves on there, guy? Very nice. So far, that's my new favorite ability. Or maneuver, really. Spike traps by the side of the rails. I know, right? I mean, somebody thought ahead of, you know, the whole vampire apocalypse. Oh, hello. These are not vampires that I'm really familiar with. Are deadly and unstoppable by regular means. Press R3 to interrupt them with the kickoff, aka the kick. That's to just dodge. Ooh, you can actually do the uppercut on him. To near-death enemy and execute them in a spectacular fashion. Approaching the glowing yellow enemy and press R1 for the final blow. Finishers are rewarded with health pickups. You are invulnerable while performing the finisher. Nice. That was good. Nice. Use his own weapon against him. That sucks.
Great, more ticks.
Yes. And we've got a dude. Oh, it's our dude. Nice. Little lever action. Action. Let's see if we can get the big guy into a spike. Get rid of these guys. Ha! It worked. Nice. Easy way to get rid of them. There we go. Boom. Oh, we're not even seeing it. Oh, well, we probably punched his head off. Where are you going? What the hell was that? Hello? I'm right here. Huh. What? Calm down, dude. I'm just having a little fun punching things. God. These are the vampires that Bram Stoker wanted to portray. He just wasn't brave enough.
Harold's gonna dock my pay for sure. Jesus.
The lighting is pretty freaking nice, dude. I gotta say, I love the color palette. It's so vibrant. Sprinting is faster than regular running. It might sometimes... Damn it, I missed that. Sprinting is faster than running. If that isn't the most redundant statement ever.
Christ. Worst damn barbecue ever.
Nice.
Hey, boyo, guess who's riding in first class and responsible for the biggest delivery in gathering history? Remember when the dream of attending the gathering was just that? Wishful thinking. But I am on my way, soon to be hobnobbing with the creme de la creme. The oldest, the wisest, the most powerful. This is where it begins. If I play this right, in 100 years, I'll be the one being catered to by human douchebags like you. That's it for now. I must bid you adieu. There's still much to do, and I can't louse this up. Yours truly, Chester, the Catering King.
I like it when games actually just have voice actors do that. They're just part of the lore, and like letters like that are just read out to you instead of you having to read it. I like that. It makes the game a little bit more immersive instead of me sitting here reading every damn thing on the page. Whoops. All right, well. Nice! We got a revolver. Handy, fast, and reliable. The signature hammer mechanism allows for rapid fanning shots, provided one's hands are skilled enough. This weapon doesn't require aiming and can reload automatically once the cylinder is emptied. Hold R2 for fanning and tap for single shots. We're obviously going to fan. I mean, why would you aim, or why would you, do single shots when the fanning is just as accurate? Particle effects are good. That's a pretty good way to actually, oh, hey. Hui! Oh. Ah! Look, it's just like, it's automatic. Hui! Excuse me, sir. I need this. Smashed his head. I love it.
I bet one good punch could get me through. Smash.
I mean, one good punch can get you through a lot of this stuff. Yeah, like I said, guys, hey, Rob. Western theme accent. I mean, I did a little bit. When a developer gets the input latency correct on a 30 FPS game, it just feels so good. I said the same thing about, oh, here we go. I said the same thing about, Division 2. Division 2 on PS4 had fantastic input latency. There's been a lot of games with great, like God of War, of course, had great input lag. It's a weird thing to say great input lag, but, that's the only way I can really describe it.
Okay, let's dance.
Can I punch him off? Yeah, I can. Of course I can. I should be able to. But I do wish I could turn off the motion blur. I don't think I can. The game. There's the visuals. Yeah. Can't turn off the motion blur. Bit unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Either turn it off or turn it down. I like motion blur. It makes the game very cinematic, but camera motion blur is not my favorite. You guys know me. I like per object or per pixel. Anything but camera motion blur. Camera motion blur is almost never done correctly. Don't know why I did that. I'm not worried about it. It doesn't really bother me that much.
I can smell you, Chess, you lousy skunk. I'm taking it.
A lot of cash coming our way. Uh-huh.
Come here.
I like the visuals. It's a very, very good looking game. I mean, it's Unreal Engine 4, so obviously, but there are many instances of Unreal Engine 4 looking bad. I prefer it. Bye-bye. Talking about sweeping you off your feet. Hey-oh. We got another big... Yeah, oh, we got a bigger dude. And he's a little, chunky. Hey, big guy. How you doing? Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, are you? Whoop. Boom, baby.
All right, Chester. Now I'm pissed. Then let's get that son of a bitch.
Pretty cool. I mean, it's, you know, not, yeah, it's just fluffy. Very, yeah. If fluffy comes with spikes. Not terribly difficult. I'm sure a lot harder on the higher difficulties, but still pretty solid.
Young rentier, still on your father's leash, I see.
Heard you were on your way to the gathering, Chess. What's this? Catering?
Why, I have no idea what you're...
That big shiny ball out there is no good for your sensitive skin.
The sun's not to know what they'll do to me.
Fun game. Let's test that theory.
No, Richard, stop! Belmontville! The gathering's in Belmontville!
Excellent choice, Chester. And since you're feeling so damn helpful, we're gonna be needing a guide. Consider it a promotion. Dipshit.
Belmontville's a long way from the manor. We're on a clock here.
We've been hunting DeBono for 3 months. What's another few hours?
Have it your way. But your father's gonna have your ass as an ashtray if we don't make that presentation.
You're retired. What's he gonna do? Fire you?
Belmontville Mines, huh? Oh, we're gonna be walking blind into a damn maze.
And if our tick friend here is telling the truth, DeBono's gonna be right in the middle of it.
I don't think I'm in a position to lie, do you?
That's the spirit, Chester. Now you lift those fancy illusions and who knows? Maybe you'll make it out of this after all.
The glamour. Even I have my limitations, Mr. Gravener.
You want a limitation? How about walking around without a head?
Crawling with familiars. No question.
And where do you think you're going?
Judging by that tone of yours, Sounds like I'm making short fancy pants here. Doesn't make a run for it.
In broad daylight. That's why we need familiars. I'm starting to question your qualifications for this job.
Those ass licking tick lovers should be shot on sight. What the hell? Maybe we can play with dynamite out here too. Right, Jess? I'll make you a new waistcoat.
I don't believe my tailor would like that.
See? You're bonding already.
Eat me.
I don't know why people said bad things about the dialogue. I really like it. Aimed weapon perfect for long-range precision shots, including hitting enemies' weak spots. Capable of rapid target switching. Hold L2 to aim, press R2 to shoot. The classic. Nice. I really like the dialogue.
Itself, you know? Move it.
Like, it's honestly really good. Very well voice acted. The dialogue, it has its campiness, sort of.
I'll take that.
It's cheesy, but a good cheesy, you know what I mean? There's bad cheese and there's good cheese. This is good cheese.
You know the can is right there in front of you.
Oh, shut up. I told you my sight's not recovered after the change.
Hey, so you're telling me it's not the booze?
Allows a precise long-range shots that deals in... Yeah, well, I know that. Let me see if I can... Yeah, I'll shoot one. Pretty good, actually. The aim snap strength is about halfway up, I think, but it's still pretty good. Like, it's not... It feels pretty good, anyway. The shooting, anyway. It's like Kraft Blue Box, like, of cheese. Yeah, pretty much. Use the Rentier Rifle to shoot glowing weak spots and deal severe damage. Oops. Yeah, that snapped right to it, and I really like that. Nice. Nice. Okay. All right. Doing some special stuff to humans. Oh, wrong button. Dude, $30 back then was a lot of money. Don't you guys wish $30 bought you, like, a month's worth of groceries? Because it used to. We got a new skin. Yo, let's go. Also, we haven't even done anything yet with any of this. So what do we got? We got guns. What's this? Inspect. Okay, so this is just stuff that's unlocking as we go along. But we got the RI signature scarf. Now, I will say, even though I've got this on the high resolution mode, his character model is still pretty low res on this screen. You guys might even be able to see it, but it's really kind of noisy. His beard doesn't look that good. Okay, so that's a really subtle look, huh? Then you got the lore, which is good. You got a whole section full of lore. That's good. Kind of read up on it. But I'm more interested in what the game will be able to tell me just by playing it.
Family of Calvert.
Hey, Chris.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, the detail. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, just going into that screen alone, you can look at them. I mean, it's a bit muddy, to say the least. So I obviously chose the quality mode for the higher resolution, but because his character model isn't that high res, maybe I should just go for performance mode. I'm sure the cutscenes don't make a difference. Cutscenes are going to be high res no matter what. And I have a feeling that maybe the resolution increase was more intended for the UI elements. Maybe a resolution increase, but it's just, yeah. I didn't expect his character model to be that muddy. Some weird, like, collision detection here. We can go that way. I think we're supposed to go that way, but I just want to make sure because there's a box over here, so. Which probably means this is not the right way to go. Gotta gather as much money as possible. But, you know, of course, that would require me to restart the game, so... Yeah, obviously TNT explodes. Explosions are kind of nice. That one was a little bit more subtle, but when the train blew up, that was actually some pretty good explosions. All right. Gee, a wide open area with a bunch of TNT. I wonder what I'm going to be doing here. There's no shadow under that can. That was a little bit disconnected. How the hell are you able to see anything, man? You're going to hang my head? Really? Oops. Can't hide forever, boy. Oops. There we go. It's funny, I always thought we would just be facing mostly vampires throughout this whole thing, but as it turns out, we're facing humans too. TNT explodes. Yeah, right? Making cocktails.
Cash.
Anything else I need to see around here? Go in here. At least there's no stamina bar, right?
Okay.
Okay, so the controls are not getting in the way, which is good. I thought that might be a little bit weird. I mean, I'm coming off of Dragon's Dogma, which uses the face buttons to do your attacks, but this one's going back to the shoulder buttons, and both guns are just on. The only one that's not going to be on the shoulders is the shotgun, which we saw was on square, but we don't have the shotgun yet. It's nice to see, though, that both guns are on the shoulder, like on this basically same buttons. Oh, okay, so this is the arachnophobia thing. You could actually, I can't believe you can turn that off, but I can see why now, because they're just little tiny spiders. They're not like, I was thinking, oh, they're big like vampire spiders or some crap like that, but they're just little things. Can't even kill them. In case you don't like spiders, you disable them in games menu. Gotta hand it to them. Some accessibility options in here are pretty good. Obviously, I'm not afraid of spiders, so... Well, I'm not afraid of spiders that are here in North America, for the most part. Or at least in New York.
That looks about right.
Because they're usually just tiny little things. Typical, cellar dwellers, as I just called them. That's the first time I've ever called them cellar dwellers, but you know. It works. What we consider daddy long legs, which are only one type of daddy long leg. Do they have an option to disable them? No, because there's no snakes in here as far as I can tell. Now, like I said, this is Unreal Engine, and it does look as though there's some sort of like... Depending on the scene, there is some sort, you know, you can see some artifacting around his hat and everything. I don't know if that's due to the AA or if maybe it's an upscaling thing, but it's pretty well done. Like, it's not, there's almost no ghosting. It's very slight, but it's very close to his character model. So like, The ghosting is not really there. I'm assuming they're using a TAA solution, and it looks really solid. So this is actually a good representation of what you can do in Unreal Engine. That's correct. So like, see the right side there? What the hell is that? You see that? Whoa, that's some trippy looking stuff. I don't know if that's on purpose or by mistake, but that's pretty cool. Oh, that's actually part of the mirror like thing.
Dead end. Great. You seeing this too? Take it off.
Mr. Rentier, on a first date? What do you take me for?
You're right. Maybe a little lighting to set the mood.
No, no need. I see it now. Of course. The glamour. I'm on it.
Today, Chester.
Please. I need to concentrate. It's not that easy to sever the illusion from its source.
What's the source?
You don't want to know. Sanguis Eternus.
Well, I'll be damned. You know what? Let's switch. I'll take the explosives, you get the bono.
Is this about the bridge?
It's not...
Their mouths aren't even moving.
Got the damn train, didn't I?
Strange that they wouldn't animate their mouths, even just some simple animation to at least acknowledge that they're talking. I was hoping that one would have gotten hit by that. I know how to heal, game. You told me earlier. That probably would have been good to use against the big guy. Oh well. Oh! That was weird. Do they die usually like that, or did it think I was doing a kill animation? Just sliced him a little bit. Did you cut yourself?
I've seen my share of tech architecture, but that's something.
I will say that the audio in-game is a little bit low quality. I was trying to think of like what to call it. Very low quality. It's not like really bad, but it's bad enough.
It's hard to compete against the species that keeps on growing and advancing with their technology, creating new and more dangerous weapons of war and other engineering marvels. As I see it, the real struggle is nature versus technology. Instinct versus genius. We have allowed those naturally subordinate to us to transform themselves from prey into predators. If we don't alter this trajectory, eventually they will murder us all.
What do we have here? We blow up the wall. And some chest. Again, wouldn't be that easy. This dude, as far as I can tell, ain't supernatural. So I can't imagine he has superhuman strength. Except maybe the gauntlet gives him some extra strength. But for him to just rip open the top of what would be a hard leather wooden crate, I don't think so.
noise.
$2,000. We leveled up. Wow, it took that long to get to level 2. Interesting. All right, so here's some of the RPG aspects. New perks are unlocked at each level up. You can activate a perk by allocating perk points. Later on, you'll also be able to reset your perk points, spend them again free of charge, activate a perk. Now, don't you love how modern games that have the ability to reset perks have to make sure that you know you can do it for free? That's how bad it got with, oh, they're charging to reset our perks in some games, a la Diablo. You know, Diablo 4, I think, was the worst offender. It made you pay a ton of in-game gold, and the gold was, you know, hard enough to come by, apparently. It wasn't good. So, what is this? Pump Jack. Dealing damage with the gauntlet reduces the cooldown of the healing dispenser. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, obviously it wanted me to choose that one, but I still would have chosen that one anyway. Hello. Any big guy with you? I'd like to throw him into one of these TNT pools. No? Okay. It is weird I only get 4 shots, though. Hey! Ha! Nice. Seriously, these are no vampires that I've ever seen, man. Damn. And then the TNT just disappeared. Oh no, wait, there it is. For some reason its lighting just disappeared. That's so strange though, like, I was expecting a big dude. Ooh, chest. I wanted to throw a big dude into the TNT, damn it. That's why I saved it. You never know. We are making some money today. A big area. Boss-ish. Nah, maybe not a boss. Just a new enemy. Ooh. I like the aim snap. That is becoming very, very handy. I'm sure a lot of people would prefer to have, you know, manual aim, which you can. You know, you can have that option. But I like the idea of just when it comes up for that critical hit, it just, you snap to it. I like that. Is there no way for me to get over there? If you feel that the game is too easy or too hard, you can change the difficulty level and settings. So look, that by the sound of that, that means you can change it on the fly. Which is pretty cool. You know, if you want to have a little bit more of a difficult time. There we go. You know, I had a feeling I should have shot that. This game also reminds me, because of course it's, you know, cowboy and his vampires, Van Helsing.
Species, brothers and sisters. We are not bred. We are not born. We come to life when we accept the gift of change. Our powers are many, and they have served us well. The art of glamour has given us safety through secrecy. But I am afraid we are becoming the victims of progress. Sooner or later, human technology will find a way to see past our illusions. They will expose and demonize us and make us their ultimate enemy. Inevitably, we will become their inferiors.
And yeah, that's how it's going to end up. You guys will be below us because we will have defeated you.
And how?
Wow, that's a lot of enemies out there. I'm surprised they don't notice me. Get out of here. I like how simple it is to just do these combinations. It's so good. Gotta hand it to him. The combat is solid. Of course. Get out of here. Boom. I don't have to deal with you guys if I don't need to. Oh, you rat. I thought that dude was dead. Oh. Oh, it's another guy. Bye. Oh, come. I pushed the button. There we go. The hell out of here. Also love the fact that I do not have to actually, like... I love the fact that I don't have to reload the gun. It just does it.
Must be the entrance. Looks even bigger up close. Well, let's crash their little party.
Where the hell am I going? How is all this built into the mountain? Another little note.
We consider ourselves proud hunters, predators. But that pride sometimes prevents us from growing as a species. Internal divisions have weakened us. Our numbers dwindle while their numbers grow. But it's not too late. We can still survive, but to do so, we must be ready to adapt. We cannot be too proud to evolve.
But that will be your downfall. I thought, I'm like, enter the temple. That wouldn't be an objective unless I had something to go through here. There we go.
We need to leave the shadows. Don't be fooled. Once our veil of secrecy is lifted, we won't stand a chance. We might be more powerful, but they will crush us with their numbers.
They literally could have easily made us do these, like, QTE things when pulling something like that over and whatnot, but it's nice to see that they didn't resort to that. Anybody else sense a cutscene? Oh, there it is.
Your alliance thirst for all-out war with the humans endangers us all. Peter Navarro. Without the sheep.
The wolves go hungry, yes. But the day is coming when the sheep will outwit the wolves. Haven't you been watching, brother? The humans have harnessed the power of steam and lightning, and they grow mighty. If our hubris allows us to grow fat and lazy in the shadows, they will soon have the power to hunt us down like dogs.
And so, you propose war.
War suggests there is a chance we might lose. I propose we strike With my new asset, we can control the change. Reclaim the Sanguisuja's rightful place at the top of the food chain.
Control the change. Are you mad? Even suggesting such a thing is blasphemy.
Dominic, brother, these are blasphemous times. While my methods may very well be at variance with our tradition, I can tell you one thing. If we don't adapt, we will perish.
Enough. I will not allow you and your bastard breed to lead us into annihilation. Peter Daval, for the high crime of conspiracy against your own kind, I sentence you and your line to the true death.
I told you, Father. They wouldn't listen.
We had to try, Felicity Mikata. Our work will be a lot easier if we can help them understand. If we can't...
Then... we... force them to!
Oh boy. Here we go. Ooh. Ah! Keep forgetting to hit it twice. I'm so dead. There we go. Oh! All right. Oh, got you. Did we just kill the main guy?
Think you could have brought a bigger knife?
Some people get a gold watch when they retire. I got Susan here.
Should have asked him how to get out of here.
Too late. He won't be of any use for a month or two. Wait. What about Chester?
Well, what are you gonna do?
Now that is how you shape an explosion. Damn, we're late.
At least we won't be going back to the manor empty-handed. Oh, I'll be damned. That's a new way to spend taxpayers' money.
James Harrow. The people's hero. I heard the White House sends him golden toilet paper. As long as he keeps the presidential ass clear of tick trouble. Feed him well. We've got a lot of ground to cover tonight.
You're not staying for the presentation? The whole institute is in town.
I'll pass on the corporate backpatting session. I don't need another retirement lecture. Here, take this to your father before it wakes up and starts cursing us all to high hell.
Great, so I'll just tell him you've traded killing vampires for swilling cheap bourbon?
Tell him whatever you want.
Fine, skip the presentation. But you ain't getting away from a final drink with me afterwards.
Okay, just chopped his damn head off. Cool. So I had a feeling that that little girl might have been his daughter. I was gonna say that is one ugly ass daughter. I'll tell you that much right there. But turns out she is an abomination apparently, and she kind of just disappeared. So I'm sure we'll be seeing her again in the future. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, so I'll be right back. Okay. Here we go.
Home sweet home.
Any, oh yeah, there you go. I was gonna say, any random gold around here? Yes, sir. What about back here? No, I guess venturing backwards didn't produce anything good this time. Yes, I suppose it is.
Mr. Rentier?
At ease, boys. My father in his office?
He is.
Of course he is.
Hello, sir. Director Rentier spared no expense to improve those goals.
I bet he didn't.
Veil of secrets.
Okay. This is a random collectible. Well, it seems like we got a whole bunch here. Okay, so it doesn't look like they voice everything. Allow me to convey, on behalf of the President of the United States, Benjamin Harrison, my warmest congratulations on Rentier's Institute 75th anniversary. Opening 50th branch of the Institute, which coincides with the celebration, is a true mark of importance that this fine institution has in our great country. I am more than confident that Director Rentier's visionary leadership will continue to protect our citizens from any supernatural forces we can encounter. Yours truly, Secretary of War, Stephen Benton Elkins. P.S. We are going to attend the reception together with DC's Rentier Institute Outpost Director, Mr. Edward Jones. I hope you don't mind letting him leave his post for this well-deserved celebration.
From my first year of cadet training, I'm the shortest one of the bunch. The very next year, I grew like a weed. Had to buy all new pants.
I love the faces. They legitimately took a real Civil War photo and just put 3D faces over them. And it does not look great. The heads don't look like they match. That's hilarious.
Mr. Rentier, you remember me?
No. I don't remember talking to a ventriloquist. Hey-oh.
Money.
Director Rentier sure looks edgy. Something's up. I can smell it.
Let's go up here. Oh, we're checking everywhere first.
Edgar and my father in the Civil War. Right before the bloody Battle of the Wilderness, Central Virginia. His life changed forever during that fight. Highborn nearly killed him. Badly tore up his leg. Edgar carried him in the dead of night across enemy lines to a field hospital, but the surgeon could only do so much. After that, Dad could no longer function in the field.
So this is taking place not too long after the Civil War.
Heavy as hell.
1883, the Silver Gauntlet was produced. Can you imagine if we had that kind of tech?
Some of those faggy fellas were hiding out in Providence. That's why the president ordered the western border secured. Did you hear about those ones that grew tentacles? That's a first.
Yeah, I've been punching them all damn day.
Did you get that big fangster you were after?
Almost missed this one.
Officially, they called it a cholera epidemic, but truth was they were dealing with a terrible outbreak of amateur necromancy. The entire institute was engaged in the hunt.
All right, enough exploring around. Here we go.
Gravener's with you. He sends his regards. He's afraid you'll try and talk him out of retirement again.
I don't believe either of us want that.
You know he did risk his life to get this for you.
That's Harrow's trinket. I'm sure you'll both be rewarded accordingly.
Edgar isn't some civilian looking for a medal. This is all he knows. Your institute saw to that.
My institute? This isn't about Agent Gravener, Jesse. We are on the cusp of great progress, great change. Today's presentation is of critical importance to the family. After which...
Edgar is family.
After which, I expect you to step up to your duties here at the Manor.
With all due respect, Director, I am a field agent, not a paper pusher.
You're a rentier!
Why must you always make me spoon-feed these things to you, Jesse? There are bigger things at work here than running around in caves slaying beasts.
I do believe someday soon you will see it my way. And if you don't, it's my responsibility to force that change. Now, leave me be. I must prepare for the presentation. And send someone in here to clean up this mess.
So it's really pronounced rentier, not rentier, but seems like everybody doesn't know that.
Mr. Rentier, Agent Feathers is waiting for you in the lobby.
Yeah, I got that. Agent Feathers.
You're just in time. The presentation should be starting soon.
What do you got for me this time?
Ah, here we go. Okay, so this is where we can use our dollar. Use bucks to buy weapon upgrades. Use L2R2 to navigate between weapon categories. Buy an upgrade to continue. So, what do we got? We got agent tools. Okay. Do not disturb. Healing is now followed up with a short 5-second invulnerability. That could save my ass one day. Miter shot. An enemy can be shot right after becoming airborne with a single revolver bullet for an increased damage. Effect can be repeated with the right timing as long as the enemy stays in mid-air. Does not work with the fanning action. Well, that would just be too powerful, I guess, then, wouldn't it? Hitting a weak spot now restores a bullet spent on it. Nothing on my gauntlet, though, which kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? Let's do that one. Let's spend them bucks. I don't have enough for that one. I have enough for this one, but I don't know how often I'll do that ability. Buy upgrades anytime by opening your inventory with the touchpad. Well, then why bother going to this guy? Why bother having him in the first place? As an introductory? I guess I'll leave now. I'm running away, never coming back.
Can't remember the last time we gathered together in the manor.
Me either. Something about I had to go to the presentation, right? Or something. Huh. Oh, wait, it's right there. Holy crap. I'm looking for an indicator, and it's right over there, but I think I have to go around this way. Here we go.
Been there by the stables. He ain't coming in.
Good to see you back, sir.
Gentlemen, if you'll take your seats. And, welcome. Yeah, I'm Assistant Secretary of War, James Harrow. President Cleveland wants you to know how appreciative we are of the vital service the Rentier Institute performs, defending our great country from monsters of all shapes and sizes. He also wanted me to make sure you're not blowing all our money on Mexican Monty, but that's another conversation. Yes, quite. Well, as I say, keep up the good work. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Thank you all for gathering here tonight. It's rare we gather in such numbers, but I believe great progress calls for momentous celebration. Our efforts in the fight against the sanguisuga's spread have too often been baffled by the creature's most insidious weapon, their so-called glamours. These impenetrable illusions have allowed countless fiends to slip through our grasp for too long. That ends now. Agent Rentier, we've upgraded the standard field agent's gauntlet with something our science bots have affectionately named the Zapper. Not exactly an elegant name, but it does the trick. When triggered, the Zapper sends out an electrical impulse. It shatters any nearby Sanguizu's glamours forthwith, eliminating what is not and leaving only what is. Once finished, these new gauntlets will be distributed to cells nationwide post-haste, allowing us to sweep our respective territories for glamored nooks and crannies. This is the beginning of a new age, gentlemen. Armed with this gauntlet, there is no way our enemy can surprise us.
Well, that escalated very quickly. Innovative device created with the RI to disrupt the vampiric illusions worn on the left hand and utilized as a support tool in combat. Thanks to its capabilities to discharge and create an electric arc on demand. Press L1 for block. So it's a block. Gotcha. The zapper can electrocute enemies. Press the L1 to block L1 block button when the enemy is attacking you to electrocute them, make them open towards an E combo. Oh, okay, of course, it's a window. Nice. I like it. That was a pretty good combo. I like that. Uppercut, punch, dash forward, punch. Pretty good.
Jesus Christ. Hope Edgar made it out in one piece.
Damn, took his brand new Zeppelin out too. Damn. The Zapper's electrical arc can pull enemies marked by the electric icon inside their HP indicator. Hold L1 and then... Okay. Okay. Well, that's handy. They're not all going to have it, though. That just made it too easy now. Maybe don't have that symbol in your HP bar. Hey-oh. Got a new perk. Alright, let's take a look at the perks. Chaining the next melee combo attack right when the previous one connects deals 30% increased damage and makes the next punch faster. Okay. Level not reached yet. Zapper pull, all that stuff. So... The kickoff and hero punch deal additional splash damage to all nearby enemies. I rarely even use the kick, so I'm mostly using the hero punch, so I guess we'll do this one. I guess there's just new perk available, but no new perk point.
That's all that's left of Hero Zeppelin.
Oh well. Oh, I thought it was his father's. Nice little arena here. Any enemies? Really? There we go. I was about to say, no way, right? Oh, good. He's got pustules I can burst. Or dodge. Hey! See, even if I try to shoot those things, it's not going to matter. Okay, so these guys are just instant kill. Nice. Well, that certainly is going to make getting rid of them a lot easier. Oh, God.
Edgar, did you hear me? Couldn't have gotten far.
Jess, thank Christ.
Where's my father?
Still kicking ass last time I saw him.
Old fool thinks he's still in the field.
Listen, he wants us to destroy the archives before these assholes get their hands on it. You get to it, and I'll find Harold's pampered ass. Meet me out front.
Never thought I'd have to blow up my own house.
I guess that's the only solution.
You okay, Agent? Just hold on.
Oops, wrong button. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Please, help me! Christ, what a massacre. I'm gonna find who did this and tear them a new asshole.
Probably that dude's daughter. She's a psycho after all.
Must be missing something.
No, I don't think so. It's just this all the way back here. The Zapper's electrical arc can be used to dash towards the enemy. Hold L1 and forward to snap it. Oh, okay. Nice. So I got a pull and a dash. Yeah, I wanted to do that a second ago. Like, I'd be an idiot not to keep using this. Right? Doesn't make sense to just not use your zapper, if you will. You know, pull them, dash towards them. I mean, either way, you're shocking the crap out of them. I thought it would just be select enemies, but it turns out it's any enemy, I guess.
Shut your ugly traps.
Seriously, what the hell? They did say she's gonna get you, so I think my theory is correct. It's the daughter.
Joseph Warren and great-grandfather Dick. To find the Tick headquarters, he let the Brits take him captive. Would love to have seen the surprise on their faces when he incinerated those Tick nests and saved their royal asses. I can smell the gas.
Gee, I wonder if I'm gonna get attacked here.
Destroy this place before we break into the archives. Jesus, gotta get out of here. It's gonna blow.
Uh-huh. Oh, hey, oh. Ah, I figured that was the exit. Oh, interesting. I like how like intuitive the combat controls are. It flows nicely.
Now to find my father.
You just can't spam it, that's all. Not really, anyway. Kind of have to time it. Man, they really like their reds and oranges, I'll tell you that much. A new type of vampire, apparently. Just keep doing this. Nice freaking kill animation right there. They say it is the most West color. An electric perk is available. Spend a perk point to activate it. It consumes energy in return for more powerful effects and larger damage output. Oh, like a super right there. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I guess that wouldn't be a bad thing to put up. Why not, right? We could always use a super. I mean, again, the bottom line is, why wouldn't you keep using the shock ability? Like, just keep shocking them. It's just, you'd be stupid not to.
It's all gone.
Might be a little bit unbalanced, if you ask me. Yes, you're somewhat vulnerable, but it seems like every time you shock one of them, the other ones kind of stumble backwards, like you just committed, like, an atrocity. Which I guess you did. Okay. I was not paying attention at all there. Oh, okay. That dude's just right there. What the hell was that? He's just standing there. Okay. Oh, quick resume. I like that. But still, like, what the hell was that? He's just standing there like an idiot. Just showed up behind me. What a douche. Ooh. It's those damn things on the ground that keep doing some damage to me. Stop doing this. Gotta get rid of these guys first. Thank you. Ah, you bastard. I was kind of hoping to pull him. Get out of here. Damn. Yeah, that guy that killed me had no idea he was standing there. He was just there. Don't mind if I do.
Fuck is this?
Get him out of here. I got this.
Don't be cross with me, Father. I couldn't leave you at the mercy of these savages. Could you not do that, you fleshy toad? You nearly hit him. Mighty Rentier Institutes, choking on ash and blood. I had hoped you'd make it more difficult.
Jess, we won't make it to Calico like this. Move, Gravener! I order you not to let me die like that!
I almost had her. If it weren't for that old wound. Oh, Jesus Christ, don't get old, son.
Yeah, never get married. Now stop blabbing, you're gonna be fine. I know what I'm doing.
This is the key, Jesse. Don't let it out of your sight. It's all we've got. It's in your hands now.
We need to stop! Stop? We need to get the fuck out of here!
We need to find a defensive position to hold us over till morning. Then we head to Calico.
My wife could blow this defensive position over with a wet fart.
We need the higher ground.
And that's where the sun will hit first.
I'll get the horses, and we'll stand our ground up there.
Oh yeah, the double barrel shotgun. Sawed off, of course. A heavy-hitting sawed-off shotgun, ideal for close combat and capable of dealing damage to multiple opponents. Oh yeah, that'll come in handy. Dude, I don't. Oh, that's interactive. Look at that. Oh, they call it the boomstick. Of course they do. Oh, hey. Okay, hold on. Everybody here. Boom. There we go. Thank you. And that's how you do that. And then this little dickhead. Stop it. Get rid of him. Hey. I mean, come on. There's nothing better than throwing them into spikes or especially TNT. Come on, boys. Give it a look-see over here. Okay, so that's the way to go for sure. But I'm curious as to what's over here. Aha! A chest. What do we have here? Ooh, overhealth. Nice. How many of these guys are there? Let's do it. That worked. That didn't hurt me. Interesting. I don't know how I blew up the TNT behind me, but that worked out.
Watch out for the fat boy.
The fat boy. You're lucky he's not coming after you. Oh, yeah, he's a fat boy. That is a fat boy here. All right. To damage and eventually break the enemy shield, hit it with the gauntlets, punches, or the Rentier boomstick, which is significantly more effective. Alternatively, the enemy's back is vulnerable to ranged attacks. Of course it is. Oh, wrong button. Hoi. Of course he can do that. Try again. That's not what I wanted. Hey. Oh, come on. You fat piece of bastard. Bye-bye. Blew off half his body just to finish him off. Nice. Well, at least they sort of helped. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? All right. Performing the Zapper Pull or Dash supercharges the gauntlet and greatly increases the max melee punch damage. Ooh, since I'm doing that a lot, I might do that. Healing is now... Okay, that's the invulnerability. That's that one. Revolver can now fit an additional bullet. After I got the lever action, I haven't really been using the revolver that much. What do we got here? The boomstick. Improved boomstick reload mechanism that allows for a 20% faster cooldown. That's good. What is that? 4,500? And then I do want this one, though. This is, like, really good. And I'm using these a lot, so my punches should be powered for the most part pretty much all the time. And then definitely going to do this for the boomstick. Hell yeah. All right. Got a little thing here. Sorry, guy. I need this more than you do. Audio was a little off there. You know, this Harrow guy is a kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, right, pussy. Whoa, excuse me. The hell was that? He gets put down to the ground. That's hilarious. Oh, I don't have any energy. Crap.
Running real low, Jess. Kinda busy here, Edgar.
How about that?
Excuse me? Whoa!
Out of lightning?
Good thing we still got a big shiny ace up our sleeve.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't think he's breathing. Calico, it's around the corner. There's a doctor there. Doc, we need help.
Lewis, Protocol Epsilon. Sit down and roll up your sleeve. We will save your father, Mr. Rentier.
Savages.
Hey. It's fine. He's the cell's engineer.
Virgil only. It's an honor to finally meet you in the flesh. Sir, your gauntlet is a thing of beauty. Only a genius could...
I need that fixed. Yesterday.
I'll need a bigger lab if I'm gonna solve the mysteries of time travel, sir. I mean...
How are we doing?
Harrow needs a scapegoat. He won't leave without someone to blame for that fiasco.
Pissed off little highborn looking for her maker's head? No one could have predicted that.
I don't think she did all that for just Abano. We're missing something. I bet my last buck we'll hear more from this Felicity tick pretty soon. I'm gonna check if Amelia needs some backup with Harrow.
Who do I have to bend over this bar and indiscreetly fuck to get some coffee around here?
What a day. See you in the briefing room.
That's a hell of a way to go about saying that. I've never heard it put that way before. Oh, that's pretty good. Anyway, on that lovely little last note by Harrow there, this game just rocks, dude. This is like blatant fun. And, well, we need more of that these days. It seems like fun is starting to come around. It's still crazy to think that this game is almost already 2 years old. And it took me this long to play it. This is so good. And I don't know what the hell that was with the gauntlet there, but he figured out a little special thing, and I was basically indestructible. I was just tapping the crap out of L1 and R1. So I was like, let's just end it all right here. And also, did anybody else get Alma vibes from Felicity? Like Fear, the game? Like straight up from Fear. Like she was just covered in blood. Her eyes are freaky. That chick is dangerous. And, well, she's going to be a formidable foe. But that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please join me again tomorrow night for Battlefield. It is the weekly reset, but it's not resetting anything. There's not the reset. There's still no announcement for season 7. I don't know when that's coming out. I don't know when they're going to do it, but, you know, it at least gives me a little bit extra time to do what I wanted to do this past weekend, which I was too lazy to do. And hopefully I can get that put together by the time season 7 rolls around. But join me again tomorrow night, 7 p.m. or a little earlier. We'll see. Maybe 6:30, as you guys know. I'm foregoing working on the Gold Magnum. It just doesn't feel good to me. I don't like shooting it. I don't know. It feels weird compared to the other snipers for some reason. I'm not sure why. But I'll go back to that one at a later date. We'll move on to the DMRs and just get those done and over with, because those are a lot easier than the snipers. So join me tomorrow night for that. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Evil West, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.